Hey guys, MasaeAnela here, and welcome back to another episode of Tales of Symphonia. In the last episode, we finally got ourselves the Mana Leaf Herb, necessary to heal chronic Angelus Crystallis Inefficium, which means we are one step closer to curing Colette. And I definitely will say that the guardian of this thing was a huge pushover. That stupid, dino plant thing. it kind of just died when we just practically blew on it. But I do want to point out that we did find a second blue Saphira. Yeah, now we have two of these things. Considering that it earns 100% more gold, I am very curious to see whether or not this stacks. And if it stacks, oh boy, that's one good source of income. I'm willing to bet that it probably doesn't stack, but if it does, that's pretty cool. I'll probably test it out a little bit later. I'll throw it on Persea for now, just so I don't forget about it and I can test it. So that'll be interesting. We'll see that later. But anyway, with that, we are ready to go and talk to the Storyteller. Let's see exactly what he has to say about this Mana Leaf Herb. So you've made it back safely. You knew about the giant plant guarding the Mana Leaf Herb, didn't you? Yes, but even if I had told you, your actions would not have changed. I don't know, man. I mean, we could have prepared a little bit more, you know? A warning would have been nice. I felt a very strong will from you. Of course, it's for our very important friend, Lloyd. By the way, have you lived here for long? Yes, I am the one who passes on the lore of the Elven village to the next generation. Here I weave various stories into the Mana Leaf cloth. What kinds of stories? Legends of elves descending from the sky and the birth of humans. The rise and fall of the Balakoof dynasty. The arrival of angels, the giant Carlon tree, the Carlon War, and the story of the Hero Mythos. Hey, I thought the Hero Mythos was taboo in Heimdall. This is not Heimdall. I live here to pass on the legends without being bound by the customs of Heimdall. Just who was the Hero Mythos? We hear his name everywhere we go. His name came up in the pacts of the summon spirits. The legend of Mythos was involved in curing Colette's illness, too. Mythos was born in Heimdall. He was an outsider who was cast out of the village when the Carlon War began. He ended the Carlon War with his 3 companions so that he could return to the village. An outsider? Does that mean he was a half-elf? Mythos was a half-elf? That's impossible! Yes, Mythos was a half-elf. Only one of his companions was human, and the others were half-elves. They were treated as outcasts, but overcame that and put an end to the war. Then why is his name taboo in Heimdall? It's because he's a half-elf. No, that's incorrect. It is because the hero, Mythos, loved by origin, is also a fallen hero. A fallen hero? What do you mean? The ones who betrayed Origin and used the power of the magic sword given by Origin to split the world in two were none other than Mythos and his companions. Mythos Yggdrasil, his older sister Martel, and their companions, Ewan and Kratos. The 4 angels changed the nature of the world, and that is why their names are taboo in Heimdall. Yggdrasil of Crucius is the hero Mythos? And his companions were Martel, Ewan, and Kratos? That's impossible. Kratos is the friend of a hero from 4,000 years ago? Even an elf cannot live that long. Angels can use special combat abilities developed during the Kharlan War. One ability uses the body's mana to alter its metabolism and stop the body's internal clock. This allows them to stop aging and become capable of living longer than elves. I think it is not good for one to exceed the lifespan of its species. I'm totally confused. None of this makes any sense. Really? There's at least one thing we know for certain. The power of origin is involved in the splitting of the world. And the magic sword, that's the key. Exactly. We must be careful not to lose sight of the true problem. Our final goal is to save the two worlds. Yeah, we couldn't control the giant Kharlan tree, but if we can return the worlds to their true form, at the very least, we can reform this system that vies for mana. Yeah, you're right. It's a waste of time to think when you have no good ideas. You guys are mean. Let's go on to our next destination. Thank you very much for telling us the story. May the giant Kharlan tree protect you. Now we just need a mana fragment. I wonder if there really are any in Darus Kharlan. I'm also curious about Origin's magic sword. And that might be a key to saving the world. But it will be dangerous. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, right? What's that mean? It means if you don't face danger, you won't receive anything important. Oh, I see. Honestly, Lloyd, you make me sad. And what's with Sheena's little dance? Sheena's dancing. Do you need to go to the bathroom? Is that what that is? But Zelos is right. Let's go to Crucius's main base, Darus Kharlan. But how are we going to get there? According to the scriptures, the Tower of Salvation is the entrance. Then we should go to the Tower of Salvation. There's one on this side too, right? Well, yeah, there is one, but unfortunately we need my Crucius Crystal. The Crucius Crystal acts as the key to the Tower of Salvation. You know a lot about it. Well, I am the great chosen one after all. I see. You were born with a Crucius Crystal too. Yep, my sister has it right now. She's in the Abbey located southeast of the Toys Valley mine. Okay, let's head there. Woo! A lot of details were just dropped. And you know, Kratos only gets more and more and more suspicious and mysterious the more we learn about him. I don't know, this whole thing, I remember the first time I saw that cutscene, my mind was completely blown. Honestly, my first time playing through this game, I saw none of that coming. Absolutely zero. And like, it's one of those things where when you see it for the first time, and especially if you don't expect it, it's something that really just kind of knocks you back a little bit. I remember that very fondly, and just that moment of realization is just like, oh, wow. Oh, man. Anyway, we have a character skit. Sheena, the Evil Witch. Celeste, huh? I really don't like that girl. Oh? You've met before? A while ago, someone was stalking me. That stalker turned out to be Celeste. Celeste was stalking you? Why? That's what I want to ask. She yelled, "You evil witch, I'll teach you blah, 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 blah." She suddenly started attacking me. Mind you, I sent her packing, of course. Oh, well, you know what that is. She must think you're one of my sweet honeys. Oh no, how in the world would she possibly think that? Because I told her so. So it's all your fault. Zelos, you're terrible. You are actually terrible. Alright, we could go to the Southeast Abbey. I know where it is, and it's definitely something that could be done right now, but I think we're going to put that off for a little bit because we do have a few things that we can do before we go there. So, you know what that means? It means Zelos is depressed. What's wrong with you? He's not looking forward to side quests, that's what. Are you perchance worried about me? Could it be love? Amor. Oh, shut up. It's just weird seeing you act depressed. I was just kind of sort of thinking about all my honeys that I left behind in Meltok. Well, hey, look where we are, right in front of your face. Oh, that's actually really good timing. But it's true, I really am bad. Well, you know what? Let's go and see what he might be missing out in Meltokio. We might as well. We are right here. And this is one of the things that I did want to stop and take care of. So this works out. This works out really well. Oh, that timing was really funny. Alright, so the place that we want to go right now is Zelos' house. It has been a while since we've been there, so remember that it is this house right here. This one, right? Yes, it is this house. We head inside and nothing happened. Oh, here we go. Chosen, an emissary from His Royal Majesty is waiting for you. What? An emissary from His Majesty? Who said he never wants to see my face again? What is it about? Well, let's listen to what he has to say. Sir Bud is right. Sir Bud. Listen, my name is not Bud. I have a message for the Chosen. His Majesty is requesting your immediate assistance. Please come to the castle at once. Did something happen? I cannot speak of it here. Princess Hilda's life is on the line. Please aid His Majesty. The princess? What do you want to do, Lloyd? I am a little curious about it. Let's go to the castle. Well, that just set something else in motion now, doesn't it? Okay, yes. Please take care, Master Zelos, blah-de-blah-de-blah. The castle, as we, know all too well, blah, I kept wanting to say that in a different order, is right around this corner. So, thankfully, we don't have to go through any hoops or anything. We can just walk through the front door. I don't have to listen to you. Okay. I'm done. We head inside and we're greeted by the king, so this is a legit summons. Well, as you had expressed a deep desire to avoid gazing upon my visage again, I had thought it would only be a burden for you to see me. Chosen, what rudeness! Rude? He's the one who was saved by Zelos and didn't even thank him. I cannot deny that. But Chosen, while I realize the impudence, I have a request for you. Princess Hilda has been kidnapped. Princess Hilda, is this true? Oh, Bryant, so you too are a part of the Chosen's group. Yes, Hilda, my daughter, was taken away by the Papal Knights. Those guys, so they're still up to no good. So then, why was I called? They want to exchange Princess Hilda for you. Wait a minute, are you saying you want Zelos to take her place? No, we also cannot afford to lose the Chosen. I want you to pretend to go along with the exchange and round them all up for good. I wonder if it will really go as smoothly as that. It's alright with me. Zelos, are you serious? Princess Hilda hasn't done anything, right? And besides, it'll be a chance to settle things with the Pope. Alright, if you say so, I'll help too. Then, Chosen, please come this way. As for Duke Bryant and the attendants, please go to the Grand Tetheala Bridge with the soldiers. Attendants. The Papal Knights will appear there. So that means we have to go to the Tetheala Bridge. Tetheala Bridge, let's go. So this is pretty interesting. We're kind of wrapping things up with the Pope now, and I'm a little bit taken aback that they're like actually worried about taking on the Papal Knights, because let's be honest, the Papal Knights as of now, up till this point, have all been like complete and utter pushovers. They really have absolutely nothing to be really afraid of. Or rather, we have absolutely nothing to be afraid of when it comes to them. So, here we are at the Tetheala Bridge. The Chosen and Princess Hilda will walk forward at the same time. When the exchange is over, we'll raise the drawbridge. Is Zelos going to be okay? I don't know. Don't let your guard down. I mean, we can just take them all out. You're not the princess. You can't fool these eyes. The princess is more slender. Kate, why are you here? Run! The Pope, my father, intends to kill both the Chosen and the princess. Damn them. Hey, what'd I say? They really are pushovers. I didn't even have to do anything. She's been poisoned. Hey, are you alright? My father is in Garachia Forest. It's alright. There's still time. Let's treat her in Meltokio. Damn the Pope. I can't believe he keeps using his own daughter to do things like this. I can't believe she goes along with it. We should hurry. The Pope may try to kill the princess. Garachia Forest, right? Let's go. Zelos, are you certain? You dislike half-elves. It's alright. She and the half-elf who killed my mother long ago. They're both victims of the Pope. I'm going to try to stop hating people just for being half-elves. I understand. Chosen. Oh, well, that definitely fills in a little bit about Zelos' past. Huh. So his mother was killed by a half-elf. That explains a little bit. Interesting. That's really sad, actually, and how he's trying to, like, turn around now and accept people for who they are. Probably traveling with Rain and Genus are influencing him in a certain direction, but still, that's really cool. I like the direction that this is going in. But now we have to go to the field and head off to Garachia Forest. Now, let me see. We want to go into the forest from a specific side, because if you'll remember, there is an entrance and an exit to the place from the overworld. So all we want to do is come over here, and yes, we want to go in on the Mizuho side, I believe. Yep, right here. Stop right there. How did you know where? It was Kate, wasn't it? That traitor. Traitor? How can you say that? You used her love for you. I'll never forgive you. Now, let's not get excited. Yo, Pope, you really should give up now. Huh. This kingdom was mine to begin with. What's wrong with taking it back? Aha! So that rumor was true. What rumor? That the Pope was a child born from the previous king and a commoner. That was why he was able to leap to the position of Pope. Exactly. If the current idiot of a king had died, this country would have been mine. But you interfered. But why did you kidnap the princess? I have no use for the princess. I just used this girl in order to obtain the Chosen's jewel and the throne. So that's why you called me out here. If I eliminate you here, I'll still have a chance. soldiers. If you defeat them, I'll double your pay. Get them! Oh boy. I hope this is worth it. Wow! That guy looks cool, actually. Maybe this won't be a complete and utter pushover. Heavy armor. Wow. That he's just a standard enemy. I am very disappointed, actually. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. That is not what I meant to. Well, I mean, I guess, sure. Why not?
Burn, baby!
Burn, baby! Ha! Ha! I got him! Nice! Okay.
I'm just too pretty. Seriously.
I mean, sure. You! Alright. I'll just take you right on to Mel Tokyo. Oh, you've come for me. Well, it's... Zelos, I knew you would come for me. Sorry, Lloyd. Ooh, shot down. Shut up. Zelos obtained the title of Princess Guard. That did not fit at all. Did the Chosen save the princess? Yep. Take the Pope to Meltokyo. Now, princess, the soldiers will escort you to the castle. Zelos, what about you? Fear not. I shall visit later. I understand. Duke Bryant and your attendants. Thank you. Attendants, huh? I feel gypped. The princess gets on my nerves. Oh, well, don't worry about it. Anyway, let's go report to His Royal Majesty. Welcome, Chosen, and Duke Bryant and attendants. I'm telling you, we're not his attendants. Completely ignored. Wow. The Pope has been officially dismissed from his position and will undergo questioning. With this, I hope the matter with the Pope has finally been settled. Indeed. I have decided to rethink my ways, so that I may not be taken advantage of by people like the Pope. I would like to carry out my role with the aid of the Chosen and the Church. Chosen, will you cooperate with me? That would be after my journey with these guys has ended. However what? Find a way to repeal the half-elf laws enacted by the Pope. That's all. Zelos. I never thought I'd hear the Chosen say something like that. It will not happen quickly. The roots of discrimination run deep. But we will have a positive outlook. Then I will have a positive outlook on the future after my journey with Lloyd is over. Zelos, to celebrate my safe return and the restoration of the Chosen's name, a party will be held. You will participate, won't you? Yes, that's right. Both the Chosen and his attendants have done well. I have ordered the royal designer to make your outfits. When they are finished, I shall have them sent to the Chosen's house. We will inform you of the date of the party later. Please join us. You have truly done well, everyone. I thank you. Well, aren't we a bunch of bigwigs now? Except for the attendants. You know how that goes. I am in your debt. You have my thanks. I will never forget what you have done for us. Just saying, I sense some connection here, you know? You know how those arranged marriages go and stuff. The Chosen has quite the clout behind him. Granted, I could never imagine Zelos like actually settling down, but who knows? You know, he could grow up, grow old, settle down. All right, so with that, we are just about done for this episode. So we're gonna go ahead and take a rest. In the next episode, we're going to be doing a few more things that have opened up to us now that we've completed the Lathian Gorge. I will see you guys then. MasaeAnela out.